Yeah, just click on that. Yeah, just click on that.
Yeah. And then I'll give you a command. Hang on. And then just copy that and then right click it into that window.
What? Sorry.
Just copy what I sent you
in Discord.
in Discord DMs, and then just right click in that window and then press enter.
Oh.
And then do it at the end. Yeah, copy and then paste it at the end. Just right click.
You just right click.
Alright. Nah.
You've clicked randomly on it. Go back, copy the thing again, because it would have removed your copy. So copy that.
Yeah.
Right, and then just right click. There you go.
Yeah, and press enter. Oh, do you have message stylex? You need
to copy the text, not the message.
Yeah, if you...
What's not letting me press the start button? There we go.
What happened?
Close it again. Close it.
No, just there you go. Oh. It's fine. Don't worry. We're actually in the game, weirdly enough.
What happened?
Now
something happened.
Is it echoing?
No, it's fine.
Okay, good.
Okay. Something happened, as in magic happened.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Thank Josh for that, by the way.
Thank you, Josh.
Hey, your Gunners is in the game.
Thank you, Josh. There you go. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to all the Joshes out there.
On Discord, by the way, now, Tom.
Oh.
Yeah. And now we are seeing the Thatcher bun come out from Vesper Esports.
Pretty standard ban, especially on Cafe.
Yeah, as well as Team RX banning Blackbeard, which I feel like is a good ban, as he is hell of an annoying.
Yeah.
Now I believe they might ban a mirror or even a guy on this map. No, we're seeing over my ban come out.
Nothing too surprising so far, I would say.
Yeah. Let's see will Vesper Esports ban the Chanka or not. It'll be an interesting ban. I believe they will most likely ban someone like Valkyrie or maybe even a Goyo.
I'm betting a Malusia, maybe a Maestro. Yeah, Malusia it will be.
It's a strong pick. Malusia's basically a free audio file in the game.
Yeah. A bit weaker now though with that MP5, so it's a bit of a, fragging capabilities.
Yeah.
Being reduced by a lot, I would say, compared to last patch. So anyway, gonna ban her out anyway, just to remove that frustration, remove those audio cues, removing that swing potential.
We are not seeing anything too insane coming out. We are seeing the Cade being picked into kitchen with the mute. As there's no Kali or anything on the Team RX's side, as we are seeing a good look come out. As the Ella does get 6 picked into that castle.
I like the 6 pick.
Yeah, that's a smart one on the castle in the kitchen. But the main important thing is, does Team RX be able to push that second floor?
I like this. I like that mostly though because with the Ella pick, maybe you're thinking more like maybe training reading or cocktail, but no, they're actually going kitchen, and they're going to bring that castle to assist with that hole. So the attackers will be more unaware of the hole they're going to have to deal with. So you only have ace to breach any walls. So it might be a little bit difficult if they can't remove those electro claws.
I mean, they do have a mute and a Cade, but I believe they do have a Zofia sledge and a gridlock and a Ash that does have the vertical play opportunity. Now the question is, are they going to be able to go to top floor and actually play vertically?
Yeah, that's the question.
Because we know that if they have no one roaming, taking top floor is basically a free site win.
If Vesper can hold their mining and train and all that upstairs, then they're probably gonna have a much greater advantage in the round.
It does seem like they are going to be pushing the second floor. Jaeger is just reinforcing that hand.
Oh, looks like a missed gridlock practicing outside there.
It is. They tried to shoot it flip. I feel like it bounced back.
It's unfortunate.
As I feel like the Jaeger is the only one roaming off site.
I want to say that this is a mistake. I think they probably should have a bit more of a presence upstairs.
Yeah. Maybe that
we'll have to
castle
wait
could
and
have
see.
made. In my opinion, well, the strategy they should have maybe made a Cade roam upstairs and put that Jaeger into that position in the bakery side. And we are seeing they are pushing reading. As Jaeger is upstairs, and the question: are they going to be able to drone out that Jaeger? As there is a mute pushing up. No, that's a castle pushing up. As he does take out the drone. As he now goes back into that first floor.
Yeah, I'm liking this hold. So
Yeah, they do have a lot of players shadow roaming.
Attackers do look a little bit lost, but that kill will come out.
Yeah, they actually just take out the Jaeger. As they are looking to breach, as I believe the Cade charge goes down. There's two of the gridlocks go down, giving them the advantage. As it does pick out the smoke in bakery. Just keep everyone on site. There's a mute and a castle shallow roaming as only the Cade has site presence.
Joining out castle though in the bakery.
Yeah.
And there will be a guy outside bakery going to challenge him now. It does look like.
As the Cade does take out the gridlock holding the angle. The Ash is now looking to pick out that Cade. I believe that gridlock might have tried to jump over. As the Cade is holding a close angle on it.
Cade's still having 2 barbed wires on him though. Bit of an interesting thing to see there, but it doesn't really matter when he kills the Ash that vaults through that ace hole. Seeing the weaknesses of Ace, there's only 20 seconds left on the round. Not quite sure what the defenders are going to have to do in this situation. Mute playing in the court check. Gonna have to get a big play off here. He is
did not see the mute.
completely unaware of the mute laid down, and he gets that second kill onto the sledge. This is a clutch or kick situation for Maisie at the moment, as it's a 1v2.
And he
But
does.
Zofia will actually get him, winning the round, the Royal Xenon. Very close round.
That was an interesting play from that sledge. Completely missing out on that mute. Just running straight across his screen.
That was a blunder nearly. Losing the round for them there. That was very tough to watch. His crosshair just glides over the mute. Bit of a confused attack there. A couple of mistakes here and there, but ultimately it worked out. But we can sort of say the same for Vesper. That really light roam upstairs just wasn't enough. They needed more dedication upstairs to hold it. More pressure, I'd say.
They are taking a lesion now besides the mute, which I feel like is going to be quite good, as now they might be able to take that lesion roaming upstairs as well.
Yeah.
But we are seeing that Jackal come out. As we are also seeing the Valkyrie being played and not the lesion. Now we are not seeing an IQ come out.
I am hoping that RX will go for more of a top-down approach this time. Take the top floor, first of all, because if the roam is anything like last round, it'll be really easy with that Jackal on the board.
Indeed it will.
From there, they can just take mining, and just open the walls.
There is 2 Jaeger ADSs indeed. Ooh, in bakery, but they only have a Cade, which means they can only get 2 walls in reality.
That's where you have to question this Cade pick though, to be honest. Like, understandably, really strong.
5 seconds left.
You know, Thatcher off the board. Quite strong bringing that Cade, but
I would say the mute was a bit stronger.
Yeah,
Because
it's just the ability to trick an ace is just so much easier with Bandit than it is with Cade.
Yeah. Also, there are 4 walls that need to be electrified, but I think only do 2, or preferably 1 on that freezer wall.
There is a double repel on the cocktail, as they are heeding my words, so we can say. So it looks like a confrontation will come out now.
They do have a trade with the Ash, as the Jackal does take out the Jaeger.
Nice free Fred wheel.
Yeah, nice little trade.
That's their only roam now off the board.
Yep.
That's unfortunate, but quite a good trade.
Because Ace does know that, well, as the Valkyrie takes out that Jackal roaming. As they know that the Cade is K-tracking indeed.
Looks like that Valkyrie was in coat check. So the Sophia's gonna have to try and clear her out of there. Well, she will be a problem, but she's actually rotated up the stairs now. Unbeknownst to the attackers, possibly.
She's rotating around, and I don't think there's anyone really holding that white stairs. I don't think they know that there's a Zofia there.
Gunner's gonna get into a fight here soon.
As the Valkyrie does
He'll actually win that fight. Not looking good now for RX as another player gets taken down by Banshee on the castle. Gunner's gonna win that fight there.
Double kill, as there's 1 minute left on the clock. He can still do this. He does have the bomb, but the gate charge is still there. He's unable to breach.
1 minute left. It's doable. Gonna have to just play smart. Pre-fire. Perhaps they know the smoke's still in bakery.
That ace charge does eventually bait out that smoke to get back up to the
Now, they do have a lot of intel on this ace bulletproof camera there looking at him. He's gonna have to take these one-on-ones, and Vesper are gonna have to establish a crossfire pretty quickly. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lost round. Slightly missing the head there, but he will come round to the kitchen doorway. He'll meet the Clyde in second.
But the Cade does manage to kill that ace before he manages to see it.
Not much he could have done there in that situation. He tried his best pre-firing it. That was that's unfortunate. Nice round there from Vesper.
I believe Team RX should have drawn down that top floor before jumping in, as there was a Jaeger and then there was the Valkyrie roaming.
Yeah, that was a much better run than the last one.
Yeah, as we are seeing Bar come out, and not many changes in the operators, but we are seeing an Echo and a Dog being played. An IQ pick should be quite good.
I think I'm slightly behind you. Because you called that Doc and Echo before I even saw it on my screen.
Oh.
No, that's okay, it's fine.
Refresh your thing. It should you might have accidentally pressed the pause button. And it would have paused it for like a second.
How do I do that? How do I refresh?
Elite skins are not allowed.
And then redo the command.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Elite skins are not allowed, are they?
Elite skins are not allowed now.
Oh, so the elite skin is good. We need a rehost.
And then don't need to press enter, sorry. Do I?
Tell them that elites are allowed.
Elites are allowed?
Elites aren't allowed, no.
10 seconds remaining.
So I suppose a rehost is in order. Smiley face. But oh well. That is RX's rehost though.
I am hearing an echo now.
Press S.
Oh, A, not S, A.
Oh, yeah then.
Press A. And the echo should be gone.
Right. So, I didn't get a chance there to see what site was picked, but I'm guessing it was Cocktail.
Yes, it was indeed Cocktail.
Right.
An Echo Doc and no, actually there was an Echo and a Goyo come out.
6 pick on Goyo.
Yes, from that
Right.
Doc.
Interesting. Did they end up sticking the glass?
No, it was a buck.
There's a bug. Okay.
I mean, if you want, you can just Alt F4 and just restart it. That might take it away. Or did you just restart?
Oh no, it's okay now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Been pretty interested to see how these teams have sort of clashed so far in the game. I think it will probably get more interesting and more intense as we eliminate that bottom floor site from being defended for a while. Probably going to have to see a bit more innovative attack from RX. I'm thinking maybe they might push Cigar and Shop, try and get a foothold there, and then just push into the site. Probably superior fragging capability, but we will be getting back into the game just now. Back onto that site. Same
Yes,
ops, I
indeed.
believe.
I mean, they don't have to pick the same ops.
Okay. But we will see the same site come out.
Yeah, we are. You are seeing an IQ being played. As the Ash comes out, but no IQ. I believe there is going to be a 6-2 on IQ. Yes, there is a 6-pick to the IQ, as we are not seeing a 6-pick from VSPR here.
As much as I understand this 6-pick onto IQ, fully understand with the Echo and the Valk on the board. You're also trading out Ash though when they have a Goyo and a Smoke, bringing a total of 3 shields to the defenders. That's going to make it really hard to push those power spots like Pixel and Cigar, peeking the cocktail double door.
But they still have a Sophia and an Ace that could get rid of the shield. So you have no nuke or electrification.
Yeah. They're really going to have to work together though to clear all their ADSs out.
Yeah.
As a team. You're going to need flashbangs and buff, or Nomad, and then also that Sophia.
Yeah.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
It's funny how many people haven't caught on yet that Echo is allowed again.
Yeah.
He's been back in for so long now.
Yeah, I don't think people are really realizing now being played. As the glitch was fixed like a little 4 weeks ago now. A long time ago. Yeah. As the IQ is scanning of where the objects are. They really, yeah, they do have the back 50 on this time.
I'm trying to think of why this book was played. Maybe it's a comfort pick, not quite sure, but is it really worth bringing the book just for those 2 hatches? When you could bring someone with a secondary shotgun?
Yeah, like a sledge maybe.
Or a sledge, yeah.
Actually, flashbangs are actually quite useful.
That's true. That's true.
While no one with self-destruction, that much of self-destruction actually has the flashbangs. The IQ is struggling to get that drone into the hatch.
Oh, and he will actually just shoot it down.
They just yeet it down. You're seeing an interesting rappel down from that zone.
Here's the pole position that we're seeing in Cigar now.
Yeah, half of the round is gone and they're yet to make. So we are seeing that Goyo being pushed as a Valkyrie does take out that Zofia on the bottom right.
That's huge.
Yeah, that is the main fragment gone.
but also the 2 impacts that they'll need to push the shields. Vesper looking really strong now, as nobody will be able to take care of those shields. But Goyo will actually get a C4 coming out the IQ. An unfortunate.
Get killed by the Buck. There's a Jaeger below who does get C4'd by the Valkyrie. Well, the kill does go to the Jaeger as the C4 goes up below to her. As then the Ace takes out the Valkyrie, as it lets her 2v3, as there's 30 seconds on the clock.
It looks like all momentum has disappeared for RX,
Yeah.
as there's only 25 seconds left now. Not looking good. All the intel will have black eyes, yokai drones, barbed wire, shields.
Yeah, there's still the Echo, two Echo drones.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. The attackers
I
bomb
thought that was a
diffuser has been
TK.
dropped.
Yeah, I just thought that was TK, but no, the Goyo just played it well and killed both of them.
Nice run there from Vesper. And a nice call out as well.
We are seeing a reading green fireplace come out.
As much as I want to commend Vesper for, you know, getting that initial pick onto the Zofia, which was quite a big reason why the push to Cigar was such a stalled thing that we saw, it was mostly the Zofia's really poor positioning on the white stairs all the way down on the first floor. They probably lost the round for them.
Yeah.
Not solely on him, obviously. There's a lot of other factors to consider, but it just didn't really help that their only
Attackers need
way
to
to get rid of
locate
the
and defuse
shields
as many
was
bombs as they can.
so far away from the rest of the team.
Indeed. As we're seeing a reading being played, as we do see the Hibana come out, which will be good to get the hatches, but I don't think there's such a big need for that Hibana, as there is a Valkyrie and then a Mute being played.
Lol. Emoji.
I mean, unless the ping is constant, then it shouldn't be a
10
problem.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
I think this team does look a bit more strong for RX though, like you say, in the Hibana for the hatches, also bringing those flashbangs out as well.
Yeah.
It's clearing those ADS, which I think have probably been quite a bad problem, stopping all the other gadgets from flying in.
It is. We are seeing them smoke play behind our shoulders. Team RX are looking to push that first floor.
Sledge looking Buck looking a lot better on this side, I imagine, than the last one.
Yeah, there's the castle playing. There's was a Mute holding that new hatch as well. Because I believe he will be able to pick off someone at least.
Third floor.
Maisie becoming aware that she's actually been spotted by that drone in pillar, and the attacker's also gaining that intel that, you know, she's holding that angle.
The Banshee of the Jaeger is being injured from that Charlie. He then takes out the gunner, so the Jaeger is still injured.
Oh no.
He pushes up with the
Attackers bomb diffuser
reaching
has been
gadget.
dropped.
As we are seeing a Buck killing that castle, I guess, traded by the
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
as the Nomad does pick out the Mute, as
Bomb
it's not only
located by
the
attackers.
Jaeger and the
Attackers have
Valkyrie
dropped the bomb
left,
diffuser.
as the Valkyrie does take out that Nomad from upstairs. So
I was about to say looking pretty good for RX, but then that was a couple of really bad situations in players, yeah. Very careless from that Ash there, just running up with a breaching round. No intel upstairs. They knew someone was playing Cocktail, but
as the Buck is inside, but they still yet not have the diffuser.
Yeah, drop by that Nomad and pillars.
A bomb has been located.
The Jaeger takes out the Buck, who did not know that there's a Jaeger there.
It's a tall order on the Sophie to clutch around, but Jaeger is pretty low on HP. Doesn't seem to be aware of the Valkyrie playing in the mining hallway, and the Jaeger prone will give his position away spraying. The Valkyrie probably going to rotate around to kill him, but he has to plant within these 20 seconds left in the round. Killing this barbed wire now.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
What's the Jaeger
chooses not to fire.
Yeah.
Unfortunate though, if that's Sophia.
Again, Team Onyx just not using their drones to get that intel, just not being careful enough.
Yeah. Risking their lives unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe they could bring a Yana, or Ayana, as some people like to call her. Or something similar to that, you know, just for a bit of safety.
Yep.
Bringing those nades out as well.
Or even a Lion would be quite good.
Or Lion, yeah, how did I forget him? Dokebi.
Yeah, anyone like that. And we are seeing the mute being played every round and then, but I feel like a Lion would be quite useful.
I'm not sure the book is... I don't know.
Attackers
if they feel like they're getting the
locate and
use out of it,
defuse
then
bombs.
sure, bring the book. But from what I'm seeing at the moment, they're not really using the book in a way that's giving them a huge advantage in the round. So
yeah, Sledge would have been better, I believe.
Yeah, Sledge definitely. It's more consistent.
Yeah.
Just gonna go and grab a drink. We'll do in 1 minute.
Okay.
Active. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. You can stop worrying about grenades now. Reloading. Repulsion device planted. Contact. Second floor.
The Valkyrie deals a lot of damage as the hatch is not reinforced. But the Valkyrie does get taken out by that Nomad, actually by that Buck, and now hatch is not reinforced. As they also lose their only roamer. Just quite huge, as when the smoke does have that cam, but there's no other useful information to
Setting
get.
up a sequential breach.
Buck is now hesitating to open the hatch or not. Ooh, as a smoke does not expect anyone to make the hatch and gets taken out by that Nomad. Now there's only 3 people left on site. This looks like a good round for Royal Canyon. But they are holding angles. They are all 3 of them are holding angles of some sort. As the Jaeger does get injured by that Ash as the Zofia takes out the smoke. And then so the Cade left on site who takes the Zofia out, holding the breach. But they know where the Cade is now as they are reaching the site. As the Cade is getting fleshed out by that Nomad who does get pushed as the Cade takes out, but then the Buck pushes in as the Nomad jumps over. That was a great round from Team RX as they used that vertical play greatly as nobody really reinforced the hatch on time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We are seeing the Western squads go. But we are seeing the exact same lineup from Team RX, as we are seeing an Echo and a Valkyrie being played, but no IQ coming out.
Sorry that took a while there.
No problem.
5 seconds
Did I
remaining.
miss anything exciting or thrilling?
I mean, the Cade,
Attackers must
it was
locate and
1v5
defuse
against
the
the Cade
bomb.
on Kitchen. He did take out 2 of them, but then got pushed at the exact same time. As Royal Sunny did take the last round, as now we're on to this round. We are seeing the top floor.
Oh, for God's sake. How many questions about this?
Oh. As Ace does take out the Echo, I believe, trying to spawn peek.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
I believe that was either spawn peek or just a lucky shot.
Or maybe from the
Attackers have located
white
a
window,
bomb.
maybe?
Yeah, on the white window. It was just a lucky shot. I believe, I'm sure, but the Echo is getting taken out on contact.
Bomb
Which is
located
huge,
by
now
attackers.
there's no plan denied.
I believe that Goyo's shield is actually shootable.
I believe you just drop it before the pillar and let the grenade or anything roll out.
Oh, that's true,
Diego will
actually, yeah.
not pick it up. Diego ADS will not pick it up. When it's close, it will pick it up, actually. But Diego does take out the Zofia again, roaming on that first floor.
Sophia getting picked off again. Off on her own.
But Diego and the Valkyrie are both, well, quite low on HP, as the Valkyrie is on the white stairs.
Very low HP, though.
There's a camera, but they're just not spotting it.
Yeah. Valkyrie's gonna have to hit the headshot straight away, otherwise probably quite a high chance she'll die to one of these attackers.
Indeed.
High fire rate weapons.
Who was that? Indeed, but because the ashes, they yet to show the camera. The Nomad takes out. The Goyo was. The Ace picks out the Smear as well as the Valkyrie's only left.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Does take out the Ace. The 1v2 as then he gets taken out by the Daniel. Well, the Nomad.
RX looking far stronger in this round than previous ones. Much more confident attack, I would say. Apart from that bit of a strange position for the Zofia. Possibly gone for a flank, but
we are seeing quite a similar pattern from the game from yesterday with Iconic and Mindset Gaming, where Mindset, I believe, lost the first 3 rounds and won the next 3 rounds, and I feel like the next round is going to be the decider about who wins the game.
Quite a good split in favour of RX, I would say. It's 3-3 at the moment. Going out to Kitchen Service, a site that they've come very close to winning quite, twice now.
Yeah, I mean,
so
well, 2 rounds ago they did win. Well, before this round, obviously the one they just won, they did win on Kitchen.
And the last pick's changed from that Goyo on the 6th pick to the castle.
Attackers need to
Goyo to
locate
an Ella,
and
and then
defuse
obviously
bombs.
Yeah.
got 6th pick.
Deciding last second, I don't want the Goyo. I'm sure it really helped us much. I'm going to go castle. I think that's probably the right decision, but they are actually going to bring a sledge, as we've been clamouring for on the side of RX. So, yeah, maybe castle not being as strong in this particular round, but nonetheless better than a Goyo, I would say, on this site.
Indeed. Because I do not believe anyone's roaming here. Maybe the Valkyrie and the Jaeger is going to be roaming.
5 seconds left.
I would hope so. Josh Knight will be on the roam on the top floor, as we've seen him do quite a few rounds now, but Gunner's also looking like he's going to play around the pillar side, maybe around train or reading. Not Valkyrie. Looking for any early rushes at white, perhaps. But no, that's what Josh Knight will be doing. This is low down. near the freezer wall.
Drone activated.
So 30 seconds have expired, and there's not been a lot of action so far, but it does look like Gunners has actually found a guy on the fireplace window, and it will be that Nomad shooting an air jab out. Josh and Nate are upstairs, face clearing everything on the bar, not seeing anybody, but likely gonna hear a few shots ring from that skylight soon. Buff is wandering about up there. And he will get that first pick off onto the Nomad. Quite a big one. But Ash is actually inside Cocktail, so the attackers do have, you know, quite a lot of map control upstairs now, as the Jaeger will actually fully retreat from that top floor, leaving any Gunners.
I believe that Nomad loss is quite huge. It's the main flag one, I feel like that Valkyrie is about to get that pick on that sledge, possibly. Or that block. You know that the Valkyrie is there, but there's also a castle on that stairs. As the Jaeger is in reading a knife.
It's very smart here from Josh Nett to do this, but he will actually get picked off from the other reading door and pillar. It's the sledge. Missing quite a few embarrassing shots on that Valkyrie there, but she will actually run away with that frag. Gunner's on 1 HP now in the mining room. The nade barely missing him. That could have been his life there. Looking more even now than probably RX would like.
Indeed. Now they are down.
Sparky will get collapsed on, and the Ash collects the kill.
Indeed, she does. Now we need a smoke indicator left on. We know that Arcade is doing a very hard hold with that Arcade matches. There's 40 seconds on the clock, and I believe there's still 2 more smoke canisters left.
RX have a lot of time to play with here. They know the location of that kite in the bunker, and they're probably aware of the mute's location, or the smoke rather, my apologies, within the prep room.
They also know where the Cade is now.
Yeah. He will get actually collected by that ace.
Who was a smoke? Now they know where the smoke is. They could literally go for a plant here.
15 seconds to
The
go.
ace is doing a plant.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
The plant is going down. As right now, this sledge just has to hold the crossfire for that. Wait for that smoke to push.
There's a clutch situation for the smoke here, as he will become aware of this location of the sledge as they both miss a few bullets.
The sledge does lose a lot of health as the ace takes out the smoke on the final round.
Nice try. Nice round there from RX, coming back from that initial loss on that Nomad. Bouncing back. I think in that situation there, although the smoke wasn't aware of the ace's positioning, I think maybe it would have been smarter to just force that 1v1. He was in a smoke canister, taking lots of damage, laid down, and you have the shotgun. Why not try and take that 1v1 and then just make it into a 1v1 with that ace? Your chances could have multiplied there. But a nice attempt nonetheless to try and clutch the round out. Interesting that we're seeing a Kali being brought on this kitchen service site, arguably her stronger, like one of the stronger sites to bring her, with that really long line of sight from the bakery all the way through the 2 bomb sites to the freezer window.
Yeah.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
If used correctly, it can be really strong.
We are seeing the maestro being played, which I don't think was played
located by
from
attackers.
VSPR esports.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think it was.
Attackers have discovered the location of a
And
bomb.
I feel like that maestro with the auto and the 2 cameras is very strong.
Royal Xenon actually coming out above Vesper in that first half, despite Vesper being on defense. It's looking quite good
10
for
seconds
RX
to
now,
insertion.
going into the second half of this game.
Indeed.
5 seconds left. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
I'm liking this lineup from Vesper all the same though. Bringing that Thermite over the ace is a gamble. You're bringing, in no doubt, a worse gun. You're not bringing the smoke grenades, but you are trading it out for probably a better gadget for breaching.
Yeah.
So if that can be used better than how RX used the Ace, then the thermite pick is probably the better pick. But again, Ace is just so strong right now. Is it wise to be bringing that thermite over him?
Look, we are seeing that Jaeger roaming off site as there is 4 people on site as you're looking to push. Will this Jaeger be able to take out that Zofia? He is able to take out that Zofia straight off the bat, which I feel like is a big pick. But now there is no more entry fraggers left on.
Died on that prone rush through the pillar door.
They are reaching freezer already. As it does get impact tricked.
Might use that Maestro.
That was a very close to breach, but he does manage to impact trick as the Kali takes out the Jaeger trying to flank.
Trademark's teammate from earlier on in the round. What's been with these Zophias and these peculiar positionings so far this game? Now,
They are waiting for the breach.
Bit of a dance here between the Maestro and the Thermite, yeah. You have to question, was it worth bringing the Thermite over the Ace?
I believe the Thermite charge just gone off. If not a breaching charge. Yeah, the Thermite charge is gone. Now, is the freezer wall open? It is not open.
Breach.
They have no more breaches left, they just have
Stall
to
play now.
entrances. Indeed.
50 seconds left. Josh Neri is going to be pushing for us. Because like, that's where the push is going to come from, the majority of the push. Pardon me. So, not sure how successful that'll be.
As the Thermite does take out that mute. They only have to... As the Kali pushes the window and takes out the Maestro. And takes out the smoke. A nice double trap. Wow. Kalias, the Decade takes out the Kalias. He does tag the Thermite.
Banshee looking for the quad as the kite comes up to the prep door.
Attackers are activating.
Not quite sure whereabouts he is exactly, but he will actually collect that quad kill. Nice one there from the Banshee and Kali.
Team RX just didn't really expect them to push prep, and there was literally no one holding it. As we've seen the Maestro get picked out from that window as he was holding an angle.
A bit of an awkward staring contest there from our end anyway, just Kali looking at Maestro stood up on the desk at each other, and then just one shot rings out and it lands in his head. Same with the smoke. That was a really, really, really good shot on that smoke there.
Indeed.
Back of cooking. So Vesper bringing the fire to RX, sort of similar to the first game where first half, trying to bring out that kitchen first over the other sites and then ultimately losing it just due to a weak hold with that single roamer upstairs like we saw from Vesper before. There's been a couple of knock picks from both teams actually that have been six picked off of. Not quite sure what that thought process is. I don't really know if they would be worried about a knock on the board. So,
Yeah.
Good thought. It's quite unusual that you'd open that wall there facing into white all the way across the bottom. Because the second that the attackers have control of white, they can just... Oh, it's not prone. But still, quite unusual that you'd see the whole wall open like that, just because white control is so easy to get as an attacker. So I'm wondering maybe will they be holding downstairs with the defender maybe? Doesn't look like they are. Interesting choice there from RX, but they will be holding upstairs with the castle.
A bomb has been located.
Perhaps they're using it for the Kai to use, maybe.
Yeah.
It's playing in train.
Reloading, cover me.
Oh. Kite C4 gonna get shot there as Charlie comes out and kills Banshee. Carly that we saw do so well last round, being put in the dirt. Or the snow rather. She falls all the way from the top window, being buried in the snow.
Yes, indeed.
First pick there coming out for RX. It's looked pretty good for RX though. Every round that they've had that first pick, they've often done quite well. There's a run out being teased there from the pillar door, but not being committed to. Gunner's still looking for someone to run out, but no one's gonna give him that satisfaction of the kill. Maestro gonna kill off Gunners. We've seen him do so well. Charlie getting a second kill of this round on Tani on that thermite, but he will get traded out by Maisie on the sledge. It's 2v4 now in favour of RX.
Indeed.
Only the sledge and the jackal. Tracking that kite. With those castle barricades on the board, probably a round for RX to bag.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Maisie unfortunately missing a few shots there on the castle as, you know, oh sorry, the Maestro cam actually collects that kill, but damage from both sources coming out there. And Josh and his location going to be compromised by that proximity alarm on the door. 50 seconds left. This is RX's round to win. Just creeping around upstairs, looking for that kill. Frag chasing a little bit, and he does get distracted by that hole there in the wall. Castle gonna kill him from heaven bow.
Oh, that was a great round from RX. They managed to win it.
Very solid defense.
We are seeing a 4 or 5 here. There's still 3 more rounds to go until someone wins the match. Well, not 3 rounds, but 3 more wins. Team RX needs to win the game.
Potentially 3 rounds. At the very minimum 3 rounds. Sorry. Yeah, is it? Yeah, 3, yeah. I think I'm, yeah, 3, yeah. I can do maths. But RX is going to have to play their cards right, because we have seen rounds that Vesper have just ran away with because of the frags, you know.
Yes.
Just a surge of kills coming out, and it makes it really hard for the team to adapt to what's going on in the round.
Attackers
but hopefully we don't see Banshee get picked off so fast as he did last round, because he was a determining factor basically in the previous win of Vesper. So it will be a tough floor defense. Carly probably going to be quite a lot less useful. Similar sort of story for Thermite, unfortunately. And again, I just have to question why are we not seeing the Earths?
Yeah. There's a Valkyrie coming out, but there's no IQ.
10 seconds to insertion.
Also something to consider, yeah.
Which I haven't seen IQ being played that much
before insertion.
throughout.
A lot of windows getting bashed here as well. Probably going to make VSPR feel a bit skittish, just coming out of that Christmas spawn. Probably going to be pre-firing a lot of them windows. It looks like Charlie will be the one that's playing in Cigar, which we have seen a couple rounds now behind that shield. That is also popular at the moment. I'm liking this defense so far from RX. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first Mozzie we've seen as well. So not only are we seeing that Valkyrie without the IQ on the board, we're also going to be seeing that Mozzie as well. So double intel for RX.
Repulsion device planted.
And it does look like he captured 2 drones.
Yeah.
Very good job there, getting value from that Mozzie. He's probably going to be able to drone out. I'm not going to say his name, the Valkyrie. Probably going to be able to drone out Valkyrie.
Drone activated.
So Jaeger is getting drone out, as there's a thermite already being dropped. As Half of the round is nearly done, and no one is yet to be picked off.
Yeah, it is interesting that it's been no gunfight so far. Been close to one though. I think there's a case for this site, bringing a Maru. I know it's kind of insane to say that, but just getting that quick control of Heaven. But actually, Valkyrie will get that kill on Nikani. That's the Thermite, and Banshee be putting really low there. Possibly from that C4. He's whisker away from death. Mozzie gonna challenge him now on the red stairs. Once again, not a good situation with VSPR, as Gunners also gets taken away. Just again, a refrag.
Yeah.
Onto Zint. XINT.
It's excellent. It's an L, not an I.
Oh yeah, we went through this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an excellent. So it's gonna be an excellent round. The
My
Valkyrie
apologies.
there, but they are not getting spotted.
Yeah.
You can see the Valkyrie camera from their windows, but they're just not spotting it.
Swifty gonna get this free rotate. They know that all three attackers are around Cigar. Very nice camera there actually from Valk.
As that Valkyrie gets a nice pick of that. 15 seconds again. Everyone misses their sources. There's 15 seconds to go. As the Zophia does get taken out of the sledge, and the Kali gets taken out as well.
A lot of the attackers gonna be dropped in that Cigar room. Where that's where pushes are often made or they break. And in that round we saw that attack break. Thermite dying so quickly. Kali being put to 1 HP. Yeah, doesn't bode well for Vesper in that situation. Good round for RX. Keep tripping over my words today. Not working up properly. Something. We will see kitchen service and kitchen cooking come out though. The round that we saw a couple of rounds ago, hopefully not repeating itself. For RX's sake anyway. But we will see Gunners actually 6-pick, interestingly, off the Zofia onto Monty, a character that was recently nerfed. Much easier to kill now. But still provides, the ability to facilitate a push. Possibly we might see that through Freezer. We've seen Vesper gravitate towards that side of the map. As we also saw from RX in the first half when Kitchen was defended. I'm thinking maybe are they going to go for a freezer push, or maybe they're going to roam play with a Monty. You can really do anything with him. He's quite a flexible character, to be fair. But Vesper going to be consistently bringing that Kali every round to probably counter the Kayed actually, yeah. But I'm not sure how effective that's been in doing that. Probably more for just fragging capability. Banshee looking very, very good. Let's go.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Once again, we have a single hard breach on the kitchen site for Vesper, and
we are
Monty, yeah. He does have smoke grenades though.
Yeah.
So there's no hard breach from him. But no, they're actually going to be pushing into Bakery, and it looks all clear for Vesper. Is this going to be a quick push into the site?
Yeah, there's only the K there to hold.
2 people droning out Bakery when there's a Monty in there. Interesting. But RX looks like they've clocked on to what's happening. They will have to adjust their strategy in accordance to that. C4 from that Kayed acting as a deterrence.
Yeah.
And that claw of Monty distracting him just long enough to delay the claw being placed down. It will actually result in the breach being off. And again, that frag on him. Valkyrie's a flurry of kills come out. One of them being Banshee. Looking for a second one, Banshee, and he'll get it. Plant going down now in Bakery. Just outside of Bakery, actually, in kitchen at the site.
There's no one. The rest of them are running as the Jaeger is on site.
Charlie just been stood there the whole time. Is he on the cameras, perhaps? Not quite sure.
As the Jackal takes him out.
Yeah. He was dancing around those sniper shots, but Jekyll just runs around the corner and collects them. I'd say the Monty was actually quite effective there. Probably not for the reason that they picked him, but it just baited the kite just long enough to get that breach open, and ultimately that won the round for them. Thermite being better than an ace in that situation, actually. So, you know, something to consider. Perhaps bringing the Thermite against a Kaid is better than ace in some situations.
Yeah, as I believe you cannot key trick the wall as a Thermite. The Thermite charge actually goes off quicker than the gate charge to go on the wall. As they are taking reading room and a fireplace. As the buck is getting swapped out for.
I like this change. As much as we were singing Kenny's praises on the Thermite, as she will continue to pick him, I also do think there's an argument to be made for ace being picked. Just sheer amount of utility that he brings. It's actually insane how much you can do with ace in the round. So I think this is a good change from the book onto the ace. But he was doing very well on that Monty last round, so props to him for that.
Ready. 10 seconds to go.
Now hear me out. On Goyo, obviously you have
left
the
before
choice of the
insertion.
Vector or the DCS-G12.
Attackers'
Personally, I would
objective
say
is to
the
locate a bomb.
Goyo Vector is quite good, but obviously the shotgun just got a buff for it. And I haven't seen a lot of people playing it, but when I played it,
neither.
strong. When I played it, the shotgun it did became quite strong.
Was it to do with damage drop off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Something to look out for, actually, yeah. But Josh and I are going to be droning out this Maestro who's playing very aggressively
Bomb
at this pillar
located by
door.
attackers.
Looking to maybe get a spawn kill off. He runs outside, doesn't see anyone. Teasing it again, though, running all the way up to the door. As he does have the Bolo skin, Bolo charm, and now the new Bolo attachment skin. Lovely purple setup there coming out. That Maestro. You always love to see that.
Clear the blast area!
So not quite sure yet where Vesper's push exactly is going to be. As the first minute of the round expires, Ash could be pushing up those white stairs. Banshee actually swapping off at Harley onto that Ash. Another interesting thing that went under my head. Gunner's getting lit up a lot by the castle on Heaven. As now that ace is dead. His usefulness will actually come to an end. Banshee gonna get collected by that Vector that we were just talking about on that Goyo on the white stairs. Cal's getting another kill on the sledge of that Maisie, but Josh getting a nice headshot there on the Maestro.
Yeah.
Hardy not gonna quite win that gunfight there, but
It's 1 minute to go, and it says a 1v3 that Jekyll having less than 20.
Josh Nary's right there, bro.
Josh just mistimes it as the Goyo does the pistol the Jekyll down. That was a very unfortunate timing from that Jekyll.
I was just about to say, Josh Nary with those really nice free frags coming out there. But it will actually go on to match point, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, match point to Royal Xenon.
Could win this game here.
Vesper gonna have to pull something out of the bag to win this round. I like how closely together they are playing. They are managing to get those refrags off pretty fast, especially from Josh now. But I think just being a bit more aggressively confident as a team. Ash being a bit out of position there, I would say. Maybe going for more of a flank, but not paying off, really. Probably would have just been better to push together as a team to take that top floor control. We will actually see that Frost stick, not a 6-pick. Interesting. She
protect your
did
bombs
just
from being
recently get
used by
an ITA 12S, Mira's shotgun as a secondary.
We're seeing Frost come out, which, as we talked about, he does have the secondary shotgun, but also she is very, very strong. As if you put a Frost mat, for example, behind that little bar in Cigar, it's quite an unexpected Frost mat to be. Most times they
In the
kind
shop.
over, yeah, in that
Yeah.
little elf, yeah, over there. Placed it just behind it. It's like attackers don't usually look for it.
10 seconds to go.
I've seen sometimes a frost might get placed in the little box as well,
5
shop
seconds
box. Valkyrie are going for this outside camera though.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
As it just misses a camera.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Just to get it out though.
Reinforcing the wall!
Dropping that door,
Door goes off. Yeah, because if you punch it twice, then it's quite easy to do the run out. The edge is holding it. It might just repel off as you're trying to repel up to the other building.
Oh boy.
He's waiting for a run out, but there's no one there to run out from.
This is pretty smart here from Gunners. Valkyrie is laid down there in the reload. She will
The
return.
Valkyrie, but does not see the Jaeger.
Sledge opening those hatches on the roof, but there will be actually a Valk cam up there. Give them intel, you know, who's peeking what. Oh, Charlie missing a lot of bullets there on that drone, but he will get it, and the attackers... Now, no, he's in there, but if no one's going to push off this intel that Vesper keep getting, what's the point doing it in the first place?
Reloading!
Firefight in the train room, that's Jackal. Getting that kill out of Valkyrie, but they're ultimately being traded out by Charlie on that Jaeger. Playing in fireplace just adjacent. 3v4 now, in favour of Vesper. But Josh Knitter, who's been so pivotal.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It was the SSOL just going
As
on.
Valkyrie says in the chat, Jackal being insane. Josh Knitter been doing a lot of work here for Vesper so far, so him off the board is big.
Two people here. So they're both getting stunned as they do not know where the Echo drone is. So Frostbite doesn't take out that Frost, as it's only the Echo and the Jaeger left on side.
Oh, Swifty trying to get that pre-fire off there, but unfortunately just Maisie gets him, and it's Charlie in this situation against the Nomad laid down in a weird position, gonna collect that kill. Vesper actually biting back, as we do actually see him throw that drone out there for a bit of bait, and it looked like it probably worked. So nice round there from Vesper, coming back after that previous loss. So that Jackal pick doing dividends there, as we just saw get put in the chat by that Valkyrie. Really being tilted by this Jackal pick. I did want to say actually, as that round's finished now, the Echo drone in Cigar, that just looked like a last-minute desperation to me. Just quickly shooting off 2 bursts. That's a really terrible misuse of that drone, if you ask me.
Because we are seeing a mirror being played here, which I feel like is going to be quite interesting.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, sometimes we do actually see mirror on the site. It's a bit uncommon. I would say, would you agree with that? It's a little bit uncommon that we see mirror.
But she's also can be quite strong to play, especially on top 4.
I'm interested to see where mirrors are getting played. It does look like one might get placed in this washroom. Looking into Cigar, which have been a place that Vesper have been liking to push, so quite smart to be placing this mirror here.
10 seconds left.
But the White Window also getting, you know, its fair share of repels on it.
5 seconds
So
left.
without this castle barricade to protect Mira on this position, it might be a little bit tricky to hold.
Bomb.
Razor wire is deployed. Test deployed. Calibrating air compression. All set. I'm changing map. Calling ADS. Reloading.
Once again seeing this Mozzie come out. Haven't seen him for a few rounds, but it's back now. It's pretty good on Cafe. denying some of the
They
drones.
are looking to go top floor.
Which is where probably Mozzie is actually strongest, just holding off the drone from the cigar side.
There's a wood behind the eagle gets the window behind the eagle gets broken.
Oh, Charlie. Didn't look like he didn't hear that, yeah. It's a bit scary for him there.
There's a maestro coming right above that drone.
Trying to hide from that evil eye right above Nedsy's drone.
Yeah.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yes, drone acquired.
We will see Mozzie take a drone in action. Have to wait and see if that drone gets used or if it'll just get killed. Vesper can, sorry, RX can use that drone effectively. It can be massive, but you will actually get killed by that ash that's on the cocktail window. Looking for the second one if the maestro comes off his cameras, tries to rotate into sight. Smoke also playing there close to the right side of the double door. Nice headshot there on the Banshee from that mirror we were just talking about in the prep phase. Doing work on that mirror. Charlie gonna contest on striker spot on the skylight, but Smoke does actually get that kill onto the ash that decided to rappel into cocktail. Not looking good for Vesper now. 3v4 as Sledge drops, but so does Joshinator physically on the scoreboard as Charlie collects him.
Babes in position.
It's now a 2v4 for Vesper to deal with. It's only Maisie left now, a tall order for her, 1v4.
Attackers recovered the
It's going to be really difficult. Siega starts peeking her from Pixel and she will actually get picked off. That's GG's in the chat.
That is a GG in the chat for Team RX as they take their first win of this league.
RX doing a really good job there. I was really happy to actually watch how they approached the map. I liked what they did, manipulating the walls, playing multi-level, which is very important on Cafe.
Indeed.
So very nice kill there. Very nice game there. Sorry, from RX. Close game. Close game.
Indeed.